This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, September 18th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have some energy moving through the northern Rockies with a bit of a trough coming in. The winds are aloft out of the west to southwest. That'll be bringing up warm temperatures in the low levels. Highs today will be in the 80s to near 90 in the south and west. There could be some isolated morning activity in the east and isolated activity in the afternoon pretty much elsewhere. As we head into Thursday, the low pressure center moves up into Canada, but it will drag a cold front through our area late in the day. This could bring some showers and thunderstorms to the state. Some of them could become strong, maybe severe. Highs in the 80s statewide, maybe upper 70s north and west, but those 70s will be moving in here Friday as the cold front will be moving east of the state. There could still be some lingering rain in the eastern and southeastern counties through at least part of the day on Friday, with highs cooling off. But the weekend is going to be pretty fantastic across the state and the upper Midwest for that matter. Temperatures likely down into the upper 60s northeast to mid 70s south and west. Any rain will be over the Ohio, Tennessee Valley into the Gulf Coast, with maybe a tropical type feature moving up through the Gulf Coast up into the southeast here on Sunday, and then the frontal system up through the New England states. Another system moving into the north and west. We're still high and dry and starting to warm up by this point. Monday, a little disturbance moves through the plains into maybe far western Iowa that could bring an isolated shower there, but this doesn't have a whole lot of oomph with it, and this dissipates as you can see here Tuesday, but the winds are still out of the south, so temperatures will be warming back up nearing 80, maybe low 80s as we head into the middle of next week. Still some rain and maybe a little bit of mountain snow in the north and west, and some rain over the mid-Atlantic. And there's a ridge here a week from today, trough over the west with some energy moving through about Las Vegas. We've seen this pattern before, a ridge, and it blocks storms and it keeps storms from coming this way. Well, it looks like it's going to keep this storm to our west from really coming at us right away. A little bit of activity in Florida, some over the west, and a fairly big storm in the Gulf of Alaska, but that's nothing we have to worry about, at least right now. A couple days later on September the 29th, oh look, we've seen this pattern before, the main storm track well to our north. But there's no real, what you would say, ridge. There is a weakness in it in the central and southern plains. There could be some Gulf moisture that tries to come in. But most of the storm tracks, you can see them from east to west, 1, 2, 3, and they're nowhere near here. So don't expect anything. But as we head into October, here on October the 3rd, we have some energy moving through the Great Lakes. We have another system moving into the north and west as the main storm track has now moved back into the mid-latitudes from Canada. And with that, that could mean the first couple of days of October are going to get a little more active. At this point, this one storm will be off to our east, having rained on us in the first 2 days of the month, and another storm looks to take aim at us maybe a couple days thereafter. Satellite image from last evening, we had some showers and thunderstorms over the northern high plains into the northern Rockies, some high and mid-level clouds with a few showers in Texas up into the Ohio River Valley, Middle Mississippi Valley, and everything else is quiet. But the the watch warning map from last evening shows some frost and freeze advisories across the northeast, flash flood watch in New Mexico as there's still some flood issues there, and a winter weather advisory in northwest Montana. The QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock showing heaviest rain will be along the Gulf Coast with that possible tropical feature. Rainfall around here between about 1/4 of an inch northwest to 1.5 inches southeast.